The world isn't getting simpler anytime soon. The question isn't whether the next challenge will come. It's whether you'll be ready to turn it into your competitive advantage.
Carl, I'm delighted to say we have Canada's Minister of International Trade, Mary Ng,
here to discuss the urgent push underway as Minister of International Trade. Mary Ng, Minister, thank you so much for making the time this morning.
Very good to be here with
you,
For
decades,
Karen.
We had a playbook for global trade and business. Open markets, predictable rules, everyone playing the same game. Remember when globalization promised prosperity for people in both small and large countries? Jobs for workers, opportunities for families, and hope for young people? That world has changed. Prime Minister has also been very clear that Canada's relationship is one where we have to build resilience ourselves. We need to work with the United States on a security and economic arrangement that is good for Canada, but we also think that that can be good for the United States as well. Tariffs have become bargaining chips. Supply chains turned into vulnerabilities, and your most reliable trading partner could become your biggest risk overnight.
We've been very clear. Tariffs are expensive for America. They make no sense. When 70% of what I export into the United States takes, adds value to it, and then helps them be more competitive with their products, adding a tariff just simply makes it more expensive for Americans.
As Canada's longest-serving trade minister, I had a front row seat to this transformation. I watched old certainties give way to a new era of volatility and disruption. I worked to open new markets and opportunities with key trading partners like the European Union, the United Kingdom, across Asia Pacific, and into the fastest growing region in the world, the Indo-Pacific. We also expanded ties in Latin America and in Africa. And remember those rules I talked about? Canada has always been respected as a reliable and trusted partner. That trust not only helped us open new markets and create real opportunities for our businesses and our people, it allowed us to help shape and uphold global rules at multilateral tables, from the G7 and G20 to global organizations like the World Trade Organization to regional partnerships around the world. Because at the heart of trade, it is about relationships. At home, when businesses had to shut down and supply chains buckled during COVID, I worked to help businesses not just survive, but to rebuild and become more competitive. This additional support is very much intended to be responsive to what businesses have asked us, which is to continue to help us on this road to recovery so that they have that stability that they have been counting on for these past many months. Every decision made was intentional to help Canadian businesses succeed. Building a thriving economy means harnessing all available talent, and that includes fully engaging women. Advancing women's economic participation could add up to $12 trillion to the global GDP. That's why I was proud to lead Canada's first ever women's entrepreneurship strategy as a deliberate economic move and not charity. And it worked. Women-led businesses started outperforming in the marketplace. Every CEO should have that $12 trillion figure top of mind when thinking about growth. It shows that when you move from good intentions to bold action, you unlock massive returns. And that brings us to the opportunity in front of us today. Canada now has trade agreements covering over 65% of the global economy. Yet too many businesses are still only selling next door.
We buy more from the United States than the United Kingdom, than Japan, and China combined.
Now is the time to change that. Diversifying our trade and expanding into new markets isn't just smart, it is essential. It will reshape our economy, position us to compete globally, and build a strong, resilient Canada. One that can weather shocks, create good jobs, and drive long-term growth for everyone. In a world where the rules keep shifting, the winners are the ones who can adapt, move fast, and turn challenges into opportunities.